Hi guys, so it's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'll just do like a chilled one, like on my phone, like no long thing, no like taking long to do a video. I just thought I'll just do a quick one to catch up with all of you guys. Um, oh yeah, my name is Loretta, by the way. It's not Edwera. Like people think it's Edwera because that's the name that I go by when I do like advice or empowerment stuff, but it's actually Loretta. My skincare line is Edwera. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of like, reflecting and thinking about New Year's. Um 2017. I never ever do New Year's resolution stuff because I think I tried once and I didn't achieve anything. So because I see it as long, like you plan it in January and kind of like it just seems like effort and so much work to actually try and achieve this thing, and it just seems like struggle, like I don't know, like you're clinging to, I don't know, to like everything to try and get it done. It just seems like struggle, and I don't like that. So for like, when was it? Since last year, I decided to kind of create like a New Year's resolution thing, but not like physical goals. So not like, okay, I want to be able to drive by this year, or I want to be able to do this. You know what I mean? They haven't really been physical ones. Last year was like stuff to do with me personally. So like, um, I wanted to be more motivated, or I wanted to work on myself more. I wanted to love myself more, and all that jazz. So, those are things that would have helped me to. I believe that if I focused on those things, those things would have helped me to, um, manifest, if you want, the physical things. So, if I focused on believing in myself and trying to not have fear, I would have been able to I would be able to learn to drive. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like if I tackle those emotional stuff, I'll be able to sort out the physical thing without a doubt, because it's just in line. That's the way I see it. So this year I was sitting down and I was thinking, I've had kind of like a funny month. Like it's been really like led by emotions. I cannot lie. And I'm not necessarily like, people that are close to me know that I'm emotional, but I keep it under wraps. I just deal with my own emotions. I don't like act uncontrollable. I like my friends have never seen me cry. Like, not that it's a bad, I don't know. It's not a bad thing to cry, obviously, but like I'm not like a very emotional person. I don't know. Some people say I am, some people say I'm not, but either way, um I feel like this month has been very led by emotions. Like I just act out of emotions and not necessarily controlling it. So I was sitting down yesterday, I'm thinking, Rala, what's going on? Like, where is this coming from? Like, you're moving nuts, you're actually moving mad. Like, people around you are getting affected by your dumb emotions. Okay, not dumb emotions. People around you are getting affected by your emotions because you're not trying to control it, and it's affecting people, or maybe kind of stressing people out, people that you care about. So I was like, okay, what's going on? I just had like a moment to myself and I realized, Rah, Loretta, you are making decisions out of fear and not necessarily love, right? Um, so basically I started this self-love journey thing. I don't want to call it a journey. I started loving myself more and considering myself more in situations. Um, because I have had certain things happen in my past, or also like my family and my parents and stuff like that, which all is always in the back of my mind to have a conscious decision to like love myself and make sure I get the best results and be with like the best guy ever, or to like to just put love myself so much to the point where I'm like untouchable to like negative shit or anything bad ever happening to me. Do you get it? But I realized, yeah, and I feel like I'm not the only one. people love themselves, yeah. And like, cause I'm like Christian from a Christian background and stuff, I've noticed girls or like most of my Christian friends, we love ourselves from fear. Like we do it so that we can find the best husband or the best boyfriend, or we do it so that what do they say? So that our haters would hate us even more, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessarily from a relaxed, oh cool, like I love myself and this is why I make decisions. So anyway, this I realized that this month I've been acting mad emotional and just out of control because um it was from a place of fear. Do you get it? I don't know if you do get it, but it's from a place of fear. So I could react in a certain way to because I feel insecure that maybe I might lose this person, or that this person isn't going to be in my life for long. Whether it's friends, I'm talking in general, like friends or whatever, I may act a certain way or do the most to let them be here in my life. Do you get what I'm saying? Do the most to show them, oh my gosh, I'm worth it. Just stay. Like, do you get it? And that's not out of love. That's out of fear. Like, that's out of fear that you're gonna lose them. And to be honest, I don't even want to act a certain way to keep someone around me. Like, I want someone to be around me because they choose to be around me, like willingly. I'm not trying to hold nobody hostage to be around me. Um, so if obviously if you do that, if you kind of let it go, it kind of it's open and it's relaxed. That's from a place of love because you're not forcing nobody. Love ain't by force. Like this is I'm talking about self-love, everything. It's not by force. Like it's just easy going. So basically the reason why this kind of like motivated me to think about this was because I did like a snap on saying talking about my resolution stuff, and it was I did 3 snaps. So basically I'm just gonna read it out to you. Choosing love over fear in all aspects. So every decision that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna try to figure out, okay, cool. Um you love yourself, so what's the best way to react in this situation? Okay, cool. You like this person, or your friend is here or whatever, but they're moving mad. So out of love for yourself, are you gonna exit the situation? Are you gonna keep mute and quiet for a little bit? Or what are you gonna do? What's the best thing for you to do? And not make that decision out of fear. So obviously fear-based decisions are what have been affecting me lately. So fear-based decisions, I said making decisions out of insecurity, the need for control over situations that you can't control. Basically, sometimes we would like to feel that we, can control situations, and sometimes we can, but some things are just down to timing, or just letting things be, letting people be how they want to be, and letting just things just, you know what I mean. Control is where you feel like you can control someone's actions. You feel like you can tell people what to do, or how they should behave, or where the only person you have control over is you, and like what you want to do and certain things like that. You can't control how a situation is going to plan out if it's in terms of timing. So that's a fear-based decision, because when you're acting out of control, you're holding onto things so tight and you're not letting it grow or just let it be. I was watching something the other day, and then the woman was saying, if you have a seed, yeah, um, and you want it to grow into something, it's a pretty seed or whatever, but you're gonna have to let it go, put it, in the soil, let it germinate, let it, do its thing, and then it's gonna grow into this beautiful thing that you want it to. So, that's letting it go. Control is holding it like this. Oh my gosh, it's so priceless to me. I can't let it go. This. I don't want nothing to affect it. I don't want da 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 da. But in doing that, it's not growing. Yeah. So I said that. Manipulation, trying to manipulate people or whatever in order to have your way, or for them to boost your ego and make you feel loved. Do you get it? That's out of fear. You don't need no one to do nothing to make you feel a certain way. You should learn to try and feel it for yourself, or even just go through the process. If you're going through the process, you're gonna get what you want. Like, you're gonna get someone to treat you a certain way that you want. You don't need to manipulate someone in order to do that. Manipulation could be like, I don't know, playing the victim, like doing like the most with your emotions, or crying, or there's nothing wrong with crying, but as in when you're doing it to the point where you need someone to feel bad for what they've done in order for them to tell you sorry before you feel good, that's manipulation. You're trying to control someone, maybe through your emotions, or some if you're just trying to control someone, that's a fear-based decision, because you feel like they're just, I don't know. And I feel like it's a fear-based decision. If you're making a decision out of love, you let things be. If someone's not acting right, or if someone's moving mad, and you decide that they're not worth your time, or they're not a reflection of how you feel you should be treated, you will let it go. And you will therefore try and attract. No, you therefore will definitely, most definitely, 100% attract what it is that you want and how you feel that you should be treated. If you're scared of timing and letting things just happen, and you feel like you have to do something like this in order to make it happen, then I'm not talking about physical stuff, by the way, but just mentally stuff that you want to achieve or happen or whatever. Then that's you saying to God, or whoever it is, the gods, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, that's you saying in a way that you don't necessarily trust that your God or whatever has got you, and that you're gonna be good. That's what it shows. Like, it kind of shows that, yeah, like you're not worried, like you're a little bit worried that, okay, cool, it's not gonna turn out how you want it to, so you got to just do the most. You have to control the situation. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to make sure everything, you know what I'm saying, just let go. But anyway, that's a fear-based decision. And the obsession for absolute perfect, I realized nothing is perfect. Like, and that's what makes it perfect in like a contradictory way. Like things are imperfect, things have mistakes, things have like a different way, or like a different idea of how you see things. It's not like society's way of things, and that's what makes it perfect, because it's different. Like, you don't necessarily just want the absolute perfect. I feel like I had been trying or focusing on the getting the absolute perfect, and I'm thinking, is that actually perfect? Because there's that, what's gonna work for me? If it's not gonna work for me, then it's not perfect. Like, it could be the world's idea of perfect, but it's not perfect for me. So yeah, try and find your perfect, not like absolute perfect. You know, I think pressure on trying to get the perfect thing is because, again, out of fear. That's the only way to every it would look the only way it would look to everyone that, oh my gosh, you're on job and you're doing stuff. You don't need to be pleasing nobody else except for yourself. um yeah. So love-based decisions is through trust. Like, you trust yourself and God and whoever, that, all right, cool, it's gonna be fine. It's Everything is working out how it's meant to be. If it doesn't end up how you want it, like the end goal, cool, never mind. What lessons did I learn from this? Do you get what I mean? And it's not everyday lessons, I get it, because sometimes it's so frustrating, like learning lessons, but it's like you just need to trust like timing and situations and everything. Following your intuition. Like, sometimes I'll something will happen, or I'll do things, and it's like, Loretta, Loretta, like, you knew it was gonna go there. You had this thing on your mind. You had this feeling. So, you should have followed your intuition. So before you do something, notice what the first thought is. If you're gonna speak to someone, or if you're gonna do something, what's your initial thought? Like, what's your initial reaction? Does it feel good? Does it feel bad? Do you get a bad vibe about this person? You know what I mean? Follow your intuition. Letting go if need be so it can come back to you. So leaving things to timing. If something is meant to be, it's going to be. Like there's nothing that's gonna stop it. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be. So you can let it go if it wants to go. Do you get what I'm saying? If whatever the situation is trying to leave, your friends, whoever like is trying to go, let it go. Sometimes you can fight for things, cool. But I'm saying to the point where you're holding it when things want to leave, like, do you know what I mean? Don't hold it. Let things be. If something wants to go, let it go. If something wants to come, let it come. If it's in line with you, do you get it? Creating space for better. I noticed someone said to me, yeah, that God and the universe doesn't like void. And I agree with this 100% because I have witnessed this myself. Like I have gone through a phase where I need to clear out things. So clear out my room, clear out my friends, clear out people from my life, just clear out certain things. And within days or weeks, something better comes. When you let go of things that are taking up space, like basically when you have things that are just mediocre and stuff, it takes up space for absolute amazing to come in. So sometimes you just got to clear out. Do you know what I mean? So I said create space for better. So obviously if you're doing this, holding on to things, you're scared that this thing is going to leave you, but actually you need to know that you are valuable and you are the valuable thing, you know. So if this thing wants to go, let it go, and then something better is gonna come that wants to be here, you know what I mean, that wants to be here willingly, not by force. Love-based decisions, I said security and confidence that, you know, everything works out in your favor. It's important to know that everything works out for your best interest. The world is not against you. Like, do you get what I mean? Once you notice that your mentality kind of shifts and everything feels positive all of a sudden, you know, you let things go if it needs to be. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about those little things that came to my mind, and that's what I'm gonna focus on this year, is try and make decisions out of love instead of fear, because I've noticed that it also affects you, and it also affects the people around you that you know that you care about. So yeah, one of the steps that I will make to doing that towards the end of the year is like, so like I've got this vision board. I can't show y'all because you know some of that's just private, you know, but I've got this vision board that I created. My sister helps me do it. Aziza Who, she does like amazing events to help you in terms of like what you want to achieve. She helps you just be a queen that you are, you know. She encourages you like through events. So check out her name, well, Aziza Who, that's her name on Instagram. She posts a lot of stuff there about empowerment. But yeah, so like stuff like the vision board that helps me come in line with certain things that I want to create and kind of look forward to, oh my gosh, I can achieve this, you know. That's decisions out of love instead of like fear, where it's like, oh my god, I can't, I don't want to be broke, I don't want to do this, I need to be able to do this. That's out of fear. So this is what works for me. Some people get inspired by fear. This is me, you know. I also want to create, it just came to my mind, I might put a picture, take a picture of it after, but it also came to my mind to like create like a affirmations board where it's like some of my deepest worries that I have, or the things that make me have make negative decisions, fear-based decisions. I'm gonna switch it and make it a positive affirmation and create a board just like my vision board and put it next to it, so I can just keep saying it all the time, so I can remind that one of the things is feeling like shit just happens bad to me, like, you know, sometimes. So I'm gonna switch that and say everything works out for my good, everything works out for my in my favor. So that's going to be one of my affirmations on the board that I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to say it and say it until I remember it, you know. Or that life is easy, I go through life easily. So in my mind, easy is gonna be in my mind. So if I'm going through a situation or I'm doing uni work or whatever in my head, it's just gonna be easy, easy. Things happen easily. Life is easy. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you guys have a great year. Be happy, be positive, and just enjoy it, man. Nothing is ever perfect, so just fucking live. That's the way I see it. Just go through your experiences, your mistakes, whatever. Um, Good vibes, have good times, and yeah, I will check in with you guys. Feel free to let me know, in the like below, what you're gonna be doing for 2017 or how you're gonna be thinking, whether it's positive affirmations or whether you're gonna do physical stuff, whether it's like a car you wanna get or like actual goals. Let me know. I'll be happy to read about it and know. So yeah. Um have a good one. I'll check in with you guys with another video. And bye.